If you're feeling lonely, I get it, because this video is for you because I struggled with loneliness my whole life. And it was very, very like crippling. Okay? And if that's you right now, I'm going to help you right now, okay? Because you see, loneliness is an illusion. Why? Because there's times that you can be with someone and you don't really like that person, and you feel almost worse when you're doing that than when you're by yourself. And then there's times when you're by yourself but you don't feel so lonely because you're engaged in something. Maybe you're reading a book and you're really enjoying it, or you're watching a YouTube video and you're really enjoying it, or you're working out and you're in a flow state. So this concept of loneliness is interesting because it comes from this way of thinking, which is that you think being alone is the problem. But it has never been the problem. The problem is you aren't appreciating whatever's in front of you. And I want that to sink in. So it's not like, man, I'm at home and I feel lonely. I feel like I'm just alone. It's just me and life sucks. And it's that simple. No. It's more like, wait, I'm at home and I'm feeling the sense of loneliness, but what is that actually? That is just a sense of resistance to the moment. It's a sense of like not appreciating what you're currently doing. And usually you feel lonely when you keep chasing the validation of external factors, but you're not getting anything back. That's like you're on Instagram, right? And you're just checking it, waiting for someone to text you, waiting for some story to make you, I don't know, like enjoy it. And you're just like obsessed with consuming content, and you see everyone else having a great time, but you're just on your phone, sitting down, looking at content, and it makes you feel lonely and empty. Or you're binge watching a Netflix show and you just start to feel lonely and empty because like you're not actually creating meaning in your life. And that's what it comes down to. It comes down to the idea of like, how much meaning are you creating in that moment? That's why I use reading a book as an example, because you're learning, you're evolving, your brain is thinking hard, you're in a flow state. Reading is so fucking powerful. Next time you're alone and you feel lonely, go and read. Go and read. It's gonna help. I can guarantee it. Reading is awesome because it's the one hobby that like it makes more sense to do it alone than with people, right? It's like, it's not really something I'm supposed to do with people. Now, let me explain this thing, which is, if you feel lonely, it usually means a few things. Which is like, either you're not engaged in appreciating and enjoying what you're doing, one, or you actually are socially deprived. So the first one is what I just answered, right? But the second one is, let's say you're actually socially deprived. Let's say you haven't talked to a human for days. Then bro, you need to get the fuck out and talk to people. You need to insert yourself into a social interaction. I think you should socialize every single day, pretty much, because it's just part of being a human. So with that being said, if you have no friends and you're like, how the fuck do I make friends though? I'm so lonely, I have no one to talk to. Then you need to start talking to strangers. That needs to be a thing you do on a daily basis. Now, funny enough, this is what my whole main channel is about, talking to strangers. And I also talk about the topics in this channel as well. But just to give you guys some free value, some like really simple tip. I always tell people that the first step is you go out and you start complimenting strangers in passing. That is the first thing you're going to do to stop being so fucking lonely and start having some social interaction in you. I can guarantee you, if you do it on a daily basis, over time, you slowly ramp up what you do, and then you start getting into conversations with strangers. And then from there, you have enough conversations, you start to have friends. That's kind of how it works. It's like a sales funnel. So that's if you're socially deprived. Also, you should join some sort of class every week. Something. Dance class, improvisation, fucking anything, bro, anything. Do anything, even if you think it's stupid. You're like, oh, I don't want to do salsa, I don't want to do this. Bro, just go and do it. I promise you, you're going to feel better being in a social thing if you're not being social enough. So that's point number 2, which is like, yes, of course, be engaged in what you're doing. Learn how to like appreciate your alone time by doing activities such as reading, meditating, journaling, reflecting, working out, being more engaged, not consuming content that's going to get you more and more in your head and more lonely. That's one. Two, be more social. And you be more social by giving compliments to people and strangers and slowly ramping up your ability to basically cold approach. One. Two, joining classes of some sort, salsa, etc., 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 stuff like that. And then three, what is the third thing I want to teach you guys about the idea of being lonely and how to get rid of this? Well, the third thing is calling someone you love. So if that's a family member, call a family member. If that's a friend, call a friend. But get in the habit of calling people you love. You see, I used to never really call my family, even though I wanted to. I wanted to talk with my family more, but I just felt weird to just call them out of the blue. But then I learned that, like, bro, that feeling shouldn't stop me from doing it. Like, I need to just call them. Even if they don't call me, and that's another thing. If they're not calling you, that also shouldn't stop you from calling them. It shouldn't be this thing where it's like, well, my family doesn't talk to me, so I'm not going to talk to my family. Bro, just talk to your family. Talk to your family more. Talk to friends more. Call people. Talk to people on the phone. If it's 5 minutes, that's fine. If it's a few minutes, you just catch up with someone and have a little small conversation, that's fine, but it's going to make you feel better. You're going to feel more connected, more like a human in a tribe, right? I have certain friends I talk to quite frequently, and I have family members I talk to frequently as well. And so I always have that. So call people. Make that a thing. Do phone calls. That creates that sense of connection. That's point number 3. And with all that being said, guys, if you're struggling with loneliness, I get it. It's not easy. It's a tough emotion to feel. I struggle with this big portion of my life. In fact, being fully transparent with you guys, out of every negative emotion, I'd say loneliness is, to this day, it's something I can sometimes feel, which is weird because I have a really big social life. I have a big following on social media. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of family. I have a really rich life in that sense. But I guess I'm just so, like, extroverted that for me, bro, it's like I could just randomly feel lonely if I'm, like, alone for, like, too long. And it's just kind of like, I don't know. Like, if I'm so happy I know what I know, and I built myself up to this point, to the point where if I really need to socialize, I can just go out and meet friends like this. I'm really happy I did that. I'm really proud because I wasn't always that guy. But with that being said, guys, I get it. I feel for you because even to this day, I can feel that feeling as well. You know, and don't let nobody fool you. No one doesn't feel negative emotions ever, right? So if you're feeling a negative emotion, whether it's loneliness, apathy, depression, anxiety, all humans feel negative emotions at some point. So nothing's crazy wrong with you. I don't want you to, like, think that and tell yourself that. But please start taking the actions in this video so you can start to feel better. Because another thing here is the better you feel, the better actions you'll take, and then the better you feel. And then it's like this upward spiral. As opposed to you feel lonely, so you just, like, I don't know, masturbate and eat Doritos, and then you feel more lonely, and then you binge watch a TV show, and then you feel more lonely. Instead of doing the negative, do the positive cycle, right? That's all for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. I haven't been too active, but I'm going to be more active once again because a lot's happened in my life, man. I've just been kind of rearranging other parts of my life, but I'm going to be more active here on YouTube. And with that being said, I actually just launched a school community. And if you guys want to join, the link will be in my description. Actually, as I'm saying that out loud, I actually don't know if I'm going to promote that community too much on this channel. But fuck it, for this video, I will. So if you're on this video, just know that I have a school community, and there's a lot of cool content on it, and you can interact with me on there. And yeah, if you're feeling lonely, you're not alone. Do the actions in this video. Make the most of the time by yourself. Be appreciative of what you have in front of you. Socialize and improve your socialization skills if you can. And shit, what was the third one? Fuck. totally forgot. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm pretty tired. It's been a long day. I played soccer and all this stuff, so I'm just like, ah. It's been a while since I made a raw YouTube video, so I'm actually kind of like out of the flow of how to do them. But I just did one, so we'll talk soon, guys. Have a great day, all right? Peace. Let's go.